This program is sponsored by Chocolations, located at 607 East Boston Post Road in Mamaroneck.
Hello everyone, welcome back to LMC Varsity Sports. I'm Rob Moretti. We're here at Rhinebeck High School. It's going to be a boys lacrosse matchup. The 3-8 Panthers will host the 5-5 Keio Unicorns in a league matchup here on the 1st of May. Rhinebeck in their first season back up at varsity. They've had some bumps along the way. They do have the 3 wins to their credit so far, so they're inching really close to qualifying for the sectional tournament. Keio, meanwhile, 5-5. They had a game early this season where they were trailing, I believe, by something like 5 goals with 5 minutes left. Came back, ended up scoring 2 goals in the last, I think, 30 seconds, went to overtime, ended up winning a game in double overtime. So certainly a Keio team that even if you do get up on them, you cannot count them out of a game. Opening face-off coming up next between these two on LMC Varsity Sports. Welcome back, ready for the opening face-off. Goalkeepers today, it's Tomoyuki Iwamoto for the Unicorns and John Bianchini for the Panthers. We are underway. It was Joey Pulsino in on the face-off for Rhinebeck. It still hasn't been won by anyone yet, an instant ground ball opportunity. And Pulsino does end up picking it up. Pass got away, picked up by Justin Layden, who couldn't get control to shoot it. Was in a good spot, but didn't have possession. The Panthers will head into their offensive set. Overcast day, not expecting any rain during the game, perhaps some tonight. That pass goes off the stick of Steven DeRico. And still loose. Inside track was raked out of bounds by Sota Watabe. So Rhinebeck will keep it. Alex Monreal was chasing it down. He'll have it as they restart. This is Layden once again. Up top, that's DeRico. Across to Harry Rosas. This is Jack Kavanaugh. Back to Layden. This is Max Thurr. He shoots and he scores! A minute and 26 seconds in. Max Thurr got the angle, saw the window, and bounced it right past Iwamoto for the game's first goal. Pulsino was in on the draw once again. This time it's won by Keio. This is Tashiro with it, as Suzuki Fogos his way off the field. Just about 2 minutes gone by. Single goal scored by Rhinebeck's Max Thurr. It's about 30 seconds ago. This is Nozaki, one of the captains. Pass in front. Couldn't connect. Ground ball picked up by Pulsino. Or I don't know if he passed it back or what, but Cole Richards has it there in the corner. Richards running out of space, passes it to Bianchini, who has contact with the stick. He was out of the crease, so they can check him. And Keio turns it back over to themselves. This is Ikeda. Pass in front, shot was wide. Backed up instantly by Tashiro. And now Pulsino came away with it. Back the other way we go with Ryan O'Rourke. O'Rourke spins through midfield, stumbles, drops the ball. Keio gets it back. That's Nakatska handling it. Top of your frame, it's with Ichiyama, the assistant captain. Still with Ichiyama. This is Nakatska once again. Now Ikeda fakes the pass. Now he passes. The shot is wide from Nakatska. And was it out of bounds? It was. It's going to stay with the Unicorns. Ray Nozaki was backing it up. Nozaki still with it, shoots and scores. Nice turnaround shot by the senior captain, Ray Nozaki. And we're tied up at 1. So Sean Drace checks in for Ryan-Eck for the face-off. He'll face Harumi Suzuki. It looked like it was going to be a clean face-off win for Suzuki. Couldn't rake it, and it was picked up by Max Thurr, who takes off running with it. Thurr tries again. This one's wide, and I think that is the right call. It was backed up. Iwamoto was the closest, and so Keio will take over. This is Watabe, who passes it up to Ikeda. Back up top for Kawamura. Unicorns make a sub. Blow the whistle. No flag was thrown, so that was a loose ball sitting on the field. They'll toss that aside, and then we'll be able to restart. Kawamura has it on the reset. Watanabe. That shot scored. Nice shot by Ichiyama. And Keio leads 2-1. Suzuki back in the middle for the face-off, and Sean Drace will check in for the second straight face-off that he's taking. Face-off still being fought for, comes outside the circle and picked up by the defender Nakashiro. Nakashiro handling with the pole. Pass in front, shot and a save made by Bianchini, and Ryan-Eck will turn that into a turnover. It's John Cassis who unloads it to Justin Layden. He gets back on sides. Layden still holding it. Passes to Max Thurr. Thurr has the only Panther goal so far. We're 5 minutes and 30 seconds into this one. Keio's on a 2-0 scoring run at this point. It's Jack Kavanaugh back to late and knocks it down. Picks it back up. See what the Panther approach is here. Thur spins up top for Layden. Layden to that spot, no angle to shoot. Sends it off. Back up top, Thur. Has it checked out of the stick. Ball on the ground. Layden has an inside track at it and picks it up. So we'll see what Rhinex next progression will be on offense. Layden to Thur. Thur couldn't get an angle for a shot. Sends it to DeRico. His shot goes wide, and it's picked up by the Unicorns. Nakashiro had it. Ball comes loose on the far side. Panthers get it back. Pass in front. Thur. Oh, what a save! Iwamoto with the point-blank stop. Rhineck gets it back. Drace tried to shoot. Ball back on the ground. It's a Unicorn ball once again as Ryoma Naruse somehow able to find the teammate, Watanabe, and now, was that a timeout? No, it's a ball out of bounds. Turnover, Rhineck ball. So, wild sequence the last 20, 30 seconds. Max Thur took a little contact as he passed that one. Pass wasn't clean. They go in two aside on it. It's like a hockey game out there. Keio comes away with it. That's Watabe. That pass gets away toward the near sideline and nicely picked up by Nakatsuka. He takes off. There's a lot of struggle for possession the last minute. Keio will try to settle it down in their end. 4:15 left to go first quarter. Keio up 2-1, looking for more. Ichiyama still has it in the stick. Ichiyama puts on a move, thinks about shooting, comes to the front, shoots, and shoots a laser right past John Bianchini to make it 3-1. It's the second goal for Ichiyama, and it opens up a 2-goal lead for the Unicorns here in the first quarter with 3:50 left. It's Drace and Suzuki back for the face-off. Battle in for it. None of these face-offs have been cleanly won. Rhineck wins this one. It's Layden who ended up picking it up finally. The Panthers will make a sub on the fly here as Monreal checks out and Thur checks in. So Rhineck gets the personnel they want on the field. Thur has the Panthers' only goal so far. That one is saved. Nicely done by Iwamoto. This is Layden with it now. Now up top, it's Steven DeRico. Quick touch for Kavanaugh. DeRico in the corner for Rosas. And now Thur with it near the end line. Pass in front, shot goes off the side of the bar. Panthers get it back to continue their possession. 2:30 left to go here in the first quarter. Panthers trailing 3-1, trying to narrow that down before the end of the first. Rosas had it come out of the stick. Now it's a ground ball, and Keio has it. They have been winning the majority of the ground balls. No surprise that gives them a 2-goal lead. This is Ichiyama, the 2-goal scorer. Ichiyama still holding. Pass in front, shot scored. So give Ichiyama the assist. It's Mitsuki Kawamura who scores the 4th goal for Keio. And they're opening it up on Rhinebeck here in the first. So the same two, Drayson Suzuki in for the face-off. 1:45 left first quarter. And after Rhinebeck opened the scoring, it's been a 4-0 run for Keio. Another face-off that no one can win cleanly. Keio finally does settle it down as Nakatsuka came away with it. Ichiyama up top. Keio with 1:13 can more or less hold for the last shot here if they want. As they play it in and out of the attacking third. Perimeter passing, 50 seconds left in the first. Down under 45 seconds. Ichiyama. Pass in front, the shot scored. Beautiful pass. Rei Nizaki was in a perfect spot. Caught it, shoot it, scored. It's 5-1. So with 35 seconds left here in the first quarter, we'll see if Rhinebeck can win a faceoff. They haven't really had an extended possession for a while. That's the cleanest faceoff win we've had so far. Suzuki will stay in to play it. And now he will go and check out. Pure Fogo player. Nine seconds. Ichiyama with 5. He shoots and he scores. It's a first quarter hat trick for Konosuke Ichiyama. And it's 6-1 Keio. That was exactly what Rhinebeck wanted to do on offense, not allow to Keio at the end of the quarter. And now with 2 seconds, we'll have a face-off that in all likelihood will be inconsequential with 2 seconds on the clock. And that will do it. No one even gets the win there. So we're through 1 full quarter played. And Keio, they're on a 6-0 run after Rhinebeck opened the scoring. It's 6-1 Keio over Rhinebeck. Second quarter coming up next on LMC TV. We are back, second quarter of action. Teams have switched sides, and Keio wins the face-off to start the second quarter. It was all unicorns in the first quarter. Rhinebeck won the opening face-off. I don't know if they did, but early on, I think a minute and a half in, they scored the game's first goal. It has been all unicorns from that point. 6 unanswered. They've had the majority of possession. They've won most of the face-offs. They've won most of the ground balls. And there's another. Go to Shiro. It's 7-0. 7-1, excuse me. So just 44 seconds into the second quarter. Rhinebeck down by 6, and it's really easy to say, oh man, we're down 6, but you can't think about it like that. Think about it one goal at a time. Win a face-off, and there you go, they win the face-off with Pulsino. Now they have to try to keep possession, and they do. Just try to have a good possession and score a goal. Now, it's not like other sports like baseball where you can hit a grand slam, or basketball you can shoot a 3. You can only score 1 goal at a time. And so you've got to just put your efforts towards scoring a goal and then worry about doing it again after you've done it once. But lacrosse, certainly a game of runs. And that one got away for a second from the goalie Iwamoto, who haven't said his name in a while, but he's able to settle it down. Really would like to see Rhinebeck put together more of an offensive possession there, as that pass was wailed away. I don't know if there was an offsides call or what, but they will give the ball back to Rhinebeck, and it will be back at the spot where the pass was thrown. So Rhinebeck ball right around midfield. Softball team's back in action today as well. Actually, all 3 fields are in use. I believe there's a JV baseball game going on. Softball team to pick up a nice win yesterday against Tuckahoe Bronxville that you saw prior to this game in LMC Varsity Sports. I believe they have Edgemont today. That bouncer took too much of a hop, backed up by Steven DeRico, so they'll keep the possession alive. If you're Rhinebeck, you want to have a good offensive possession here, something you can feel good about. You got to build it from somewhere. This is Layden. Takes it behind, so Rhinebeck into their offensive progression here. Layden tried to pass it in the middle. It's loose, and the keeper, Iwamoto, picks it up. Unicorns will try to break it out. That might get flagged at will, a push from behind. Game's first penalty, and definitely a hit from behind, might have been a cross check. They'll come out and check on him, but it seems like he's all right, as it was Yoshida who went to the ground. He's right up and looks like he's ready to walk it off quickly. He will exit the game, at least temporarily. On the Rhinebeck side, it's Jack Kavanaugh taking the knee. He'll have to sit. Can't really hear the call from up here, so not sure if it's a minute or 2 minute penalty, but either way, Keio gets the game's first EMO. And here we go. And they score quickly. Quick pass, that was Watanabe who puts it in. The 5th different goal scorer for Keio, who now leads Rhinebeck 8-1. Now, it must have been a 1-minute penalty. It's been cleared. I believe the 2-minute penalty is unreleasable. It's like a major in ice hockey. So back to midfield for the draw. It's like a different player taking it for Keio. Oh, never mind. And it is Suzuki, and he has an infraction called against him, so Rhinebeck gets the face-off win. Trailing by 7, still lots of time to play, just under 9 minutes left first half. Thurer took a check, dropped the ball. Still being challenged by Nakatsuka. And Keio comes away with it, at least for now. It's Watabe who carried it across. Another hit draws some attention from the official as Watanabe absorbed an illegal check. And so Keio will get the game's second EMO. Looks like Noah Thur, who recently checked in, is the one being sent off for the hit. Actually not sure. No one's taken. There's 3 different players. They made a couple subs. Haven't seen anyone take a knee yet. And it was Noah Thur. He'll head into the penalty area. So Keio will have it. We'll restart. 8:33 left first half. And it's Ichiyama who came up with it. That pass got away. They had another guy, that Toshiro, in a good spot to score. Just couldn't shoot it. That shot was saved by Bianchini. And he clears it up the field, doesn't pass it to a particular teammate, and Keio gets it right back. This is Nozaki. Up top, Ichiyama. And Rhinebeck able to steal it away. This is Cassis spinning out of some pressure. He gets it up to Layden, and Rhinebeck back on offense. Layden trying to get through some pressure. He zigs and zags through into the attacking third. Layden, shot wide, might have had a little contact with the stick of Watabe, and it will be a Rhinebeck ball as it was pushed out of bounds by Keio. That pass gets away. Nobody able to pick it up. Still loose. Keio has the inside track, and it is picked up by Ichiyama. Timeout on the field called by Keio coach Vincent Ricasio. 6:53 left to go first half. Keio on top, 8-1. We'll be right back. Back following the timeout. Rei Nozaki has possession as we restart. Keio on an 8-goal run, stretching back to early in the first quarter. Looking to make it 9, and that one, not sure if it was a save for Bianchini or if it went off the side of the cage. Either way, it doesn't go in the net. Nozaki dodges in. This time he does score. Second Keio hat trick goes to Rei Nozaki. And it's 9-1 Unicorns. Face-off still being battled for at midfield. Goes Keio's way, and it is picked up by Nakashiro. Now officially halfway through the second quarter. Nozaki just finished off a hat trick. Thought about getting started on a second one. Pass came out of the stick of Nakatsuka. And Keio gets it back. Ikeda lost it for a second. He shoots, and it's a save by Bianchini. Bianchini holds and now passes past midfield. And another clearing attempt picked up by Keio. Nakashiro got it to Watanabe. Across this is Komoto, so Coach Ricasio starting to get some of his second stringers into the game. And why not? That shot saved by Bianchini, and Cassis picks it up. Checked out of his stick, and possession will go to Keio. That shot, Bianchini got a piece of it into the corner, actually stays in, and Nozaki will just pick it up. That shot went wide. Was Ichiyama, who also has a hat trick on that attempt. That one off the stick of Ichiyama. He gets it back. Pass couldn't be handled inside. Still not being possessed by anyone. Keio does get it back. It was Komoto who picked it up. 3:15 left first half. Keio up 9-1, looking to extend. Ichiyama unloads, shot, point blank shot scored by Watanabe, his second, and it's 10-1 Keio. They've scored 10 unanswered goals after Rhinebeck opened with the game's first. Another face-off win for Suzuki. And Keio just out-possessing Ryan-Eck. Flat out. They've had possession for, I'd say, 90% of the second quarter. Nozaki unloads to Toshiro. Toshiro lost the stick, lost the ball afterwards. And they will give that one to Ryan-Eck. 2:17 left in the first half. And a big clearing attempt up the field. Rosas picks it up. Coach John Sable uses his first timeout. 2:05 left. Ryan-Eck with the ball, but they trail 10-1. We'll be right back. We are back. Ryan-Eck in possession with Steven DeRico. And even 2 minutes now remaining in this first half. Ryan-Eck trying to break this streak of 10 straight Keio goals. Rosas back for Kavanaugh. That pass nearly picked off. And now a ground ball being fought for. They blow the whistle. Ryan-Eck ball. This is Thur. Tried to pass, took a lot of contact. Unloads the ball, Layden picks it up. Layden surveying his options. So Oliver Evans passes in for Thur. Thought about shooting from long range, didn't have a window to shoot. Thur again, that one never got through. And Keio able to pick it up the loose ball. Still 50 seconds left in this half. Can Keio make it a 10-goal lead? Timeout on the field. 45 seconds left first half. 10-1 Keio. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. Back following the timeout. Keio in possession. That's Ichiyama who passed it away. Under 40 seconds left first half. We'll see if Keio makes a run at the net or just runs it out. So we'll get our answer here as Toshiro at least took off running with it. Under 30 seconds now. Ikeda. That one shot wide by Kawamura. Scoring summary, 3 goals apiece for Nozaki and Ichiyama. 2 for Watanabe, 1 for Toshiro, 1 for Kawamura. And of course the 1 goal for Max Thur as another one scores. Make it 2 for Toshiro, and Keio is up 11-1. So 9 seconds left in the half. Not likely that this face-off will result in anything, but not impossible. Down to 5 seconds. See if anyone even gets a win on this one with 1 second. And I'm not sure if that'll even count as a face-off win for Ryan-Eck. Either way, we head to halftime. All Keio, 11-1, they lead Ryan-Eck. Second half coverage coming up next on LMC Varsity Sports. Back for the second half, face-off, and a clean win for Keio as they'll pick up right where they left off. Now, I'm not sure if the officials have notified the scorekeeper, but I'm pretty sure that at 10 goals, you're into running time. in the second half of a game. So if that message has been relayed, then perhaps this second half might go by a little more quickly. Rhinebeck gets the turnover, and the ball pops right out of the stick of Tyler Simon as soon as it popped in, but Rhinebeck gets it back. It's brought up by Alex Monreal into the attacking third, and just barely staying in bounds was Jack Cavanaugh as he got rid of it. Layden holds as the Panthers make a change. Now DeRico with it. Back to Layden. See if Rhinebeck's ready to run a play. Layden still holding it up top. Calling the shots. Heads to his right. Thought about shooting. Instead, it runs into a wall, gets it to Rosas. And now Evans. DeRico. Trying to get through a defender, loses the ball. Ball still on the ground, being fought over. More blue jerseys than white, and Keio wins the ground ball. This is Iwamoto, the keeper, who passes it up. Ikeda handling for the Unicorns. Watanabe. This is Nazaki, still in there, has a hat trick. Nazaki still with it, thought about a shot, did not have a look. He's guarded by John Cassis. A quick stick check from Cassis frees the ball up. Still no possession, Rhinebeck has it. Tyler Simon picks it up. And Simon just stays inbounds down the line and unloads it to Layden. So good defense there from Rhinebeck. Turns into another offensive possession. We have a whistle now. Looks like Jack Cavanaugh dropped a piece of equipment, so we'll have him pick it up. Might have been a mouth guard. And we're set to go. DeRico. Now Noah Thur back to DeRico. This is Max Thur with Noah setting a pick. Pass in front, and they've broken the streak. Justin Layden gets the Panthers on the board here in the second half, and they opened the first half scoring. Now they open the second half scoring. In between 11 KO goals. So back to midfield for the face-off. 8:08 left here in the third quarter. Face-off was won easily by Suzuki. He unloads it to Shiro and heads off the field. This is Kawamura, who gets it out to Ikeda. Back to Kawamura. Kawamura has some space, shoots wide. Backed up by Watanabe. This is Toshiro, who's dispossessed. Watanabe picks up the loose ball. Plays it up top. Thinking about a long shot was Nozaki. Nozaki still with it. Pass got away from Ikeda, but picked up by Watanabe. And the shot scored. That was Mitsuki Kawamura. His second, and it's 12-2. So Steven DeRico meets Suzuki for the face-off. Just under 7 minutes left in this third quarter. Suzuki wins another one cleanly. He's gotten better at those as the game has gone on. This is Nakatsuka. Pass was looking for Ego. That's out of bounds, I believe. I'm not sure if that's the right call, but I'm sure Reineck will take it. DeRico will have it. They say that one went off of Reineck last. DeRico, clearing attempt, goes through. Panthers trying to come up with the ground ball. They finally do. Pass comes to Max Thur. Thur absorbs some contact, loses the ball. Evans was trying to scoop it up and get it back. It's still loose as it heads toward midfield. And finally picking it up was the defensive captain, Sota Watabe. But he loses it. They call a push on Reineck, and it stays with Keio. This is Ichiyama. That pass got away. Chasing after it is Nozaki. He'll get it. A couple of quick stick checks from Joey Pulsino. And that pass goes wild. DeRico able to pick it up for a second. It's back on the ground. Keio has it with Toshiro. Pass in front, looking for Ego, couldn't connect. And this time it's flung away by Cassis, but out of bounds. Keio ball. Ichiyama. Toshiro now. This game has been all Keio. They've only scored one goal in this third quarter, but it's not really their aim at this point. The possession game will do quite well for them. Bounce shot, what a save by the new Reineck goalie Moises Tejeda. Ground ball being fought for. They'll blow the whistle on it. Keio ball. Here we go. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left third quarter. And Iwamoto came far out of his usual spot to set that play up. Ichiyama works his way behind the net. Pass in front gets away. Was looking for Toshiro. It was picked up by Kawamura. Watanabe flings it out for Ikeda. Ikeda shoots one high. That'll be backed up by Keio. They'll keep possession. Pass in front, came all the way through, picked up by Ikeda. Watanabe, that one comes in front. Tejeda trying to cover it up. And Keio will get it back. It's in the stick of Ichiyama. He has it checked away by Simon. Keita gets it back. Pass across, one-on-one with the keeper, and scored. It's a fourth goal for Rei Nizaki. And it's 13-2 Keio here in the third. Rhinex sends in Cole Richards for the face-off. And Richards nearly won it. Still being fought over. And Suzuki, in the end, picks it up. Timeout, Keio. They have the ball, they have the lead. They're up 13-2, 1:55 left third quarter. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. We return out of the timeout. Keio with possession, under 2 minutes left third quarter. Ichiyama's already got 4. He's thinking about 5. Doesn't get a lane to shoot. Ichiyama taking his time. Pass it back to Toshiro. Toshiro brings it in. It's sent across to Ichiyama. Ball on the ground, he gets it back. Loses it again. And Rhineck has it. Picked up by Sean Drace. And that one didn't come out of the stick right by third. I don't know if his stick was contacted on the shot. Not the shot he wanted to take, that's for sure. Keio gets it right back with just over 30 seconds left in the quarter. Iwamoto brings it up. Sends it into the offensive third, where Tyler Simon picks it up for the Panthers. He nearly turns it over. Cassis picks up the ball. With 15 seconds, Cassis racing it up with 10 seconds. Cassis sends one far and wide. Clock will stop, but no one was there to back up for the Panthers, so with 5 seconds, that will do it for quarter number 3. So, not too many goals that quarter. It's still a quarter that was won by Keio 2-1. They lead 13-2 overall. And we've got 12 minutes left to go. Stick around for more next on LMC TV. Fourth quarter underway. Faceoff was taken by Komodo for the Unicorns, and nobody's won it yet. Looks like Bianchini's back between the pipes for Rhineck. Coming away with it was Thur. Puts on a move but loses the ball. Cleared up by the Unicorns. It's Komoto. He finds Toshiro trying to score in transition. The shot was wide. And Hiroto Yamada backs it up. If you are still watching, thank you. And make sure you log on to lmctv.org. Lots to do there, a lot of important things to do. First of all, take our community survey. Let us know how we're doing. Anything we can do better. You get a chance to win an Amazon $100 gift card. While you're there, also vote for our award night nominees, including the 2019 Play of the Year. Keio happy to cycle through so far on this possession. Hit to the ground, flag is down, and so is Nakatska. He gets up. And Keio will get, I believe, their third EMO. Rhineck has not had any, so a good clean game from Keio. They haven't committed any penalties. We're here with 10.5 minutes left. So now Tejeda, who was playing some goal, checks in at defense. So we restart. And that pass gets away. It's picked up by Ikeda. Sends it back up top for Ichiyama. And that pass was a bit too high for Yamada. Stays in bounds. Keio gets it back. Toshiro picks it up. Ichiyama. That one scooped up. The penalty's expired. Cassis is back on the field. Keio continues the possession. Shot stopped by Bianchini. Trying to find a teammate there, but picked off by Toshiro, so back the other way right away is Keio. Toshiro shoots. Second opportunity, both stopped by Bianchini. That one cleared up the field. Yoshida. Rosas picked it up, whistle blew. It's a timeout for Rhineck. 8:59 left to go. And Keio up 13-2. We'll be right back. So Max Thur has it as the Rhineck timeout saved the possession there. At this point, just trying to run the plays the right way and hopefully pick up a goal. That one ticks off the stick. They get it back. Thur up top. All the way back to Noah Thur. This is Layden. Now DeRico. DeRico to Thur. The shot was saved and scooped up by the defender Nakashiro before Ryan could try a second attempt. Pass to midfield was loose. And that one's picked up by Watabe. He gets it out to Watanabe. Watanabe still with it. Trying to pick up an assist there, but couldn't connect with Yamada. This is Toshiro. 7:30 left to go. Nobody's found the back of the net this quarter yet. Did I jinx it? No, at least not yet. As Watabe, the defender, came up and was trying to pick up a goal there, and the entire Keio bench let out a yell thinking he might have had it. Nakatsuka just falls down, doesn't lose possession. 7 minutes to go. Shot, scores from long range. It's Atsuhito Nakatsuka, the 6th different goal scorer for Keio, and it's 14-2. And now they make the signal to run the clock. Not sure why they would wait till 14-2 to run the clock, but I'll take it. The clock is running now, so that'll help things wrap up a bit here. Clearly, it's 12 goals in 6 minutes, I suppose, is possible, but it's certainly not easy. Face-off is still not controlled. And it won't be. They'll call the infraction and give the ball to Keio. This is Toshiro. Yamada now gets it to Watanabe. Bounce pass got away, backed up, and picked up by Tepe Ono. This is Watanabe who sends it behind. For Toshiro, he tries to come around and wrap it, but he's shut down by Cassis. Another opportunity goes wide, and Takahashi will try to chase it down. It's a Rhineck ball. So Drace will bring it into the offensive third. This is Max Thur. Tried to pass it in. It was picked off cleanly by Watabe. And the new keeper, Takashiro Ayama, able to use his defenders to safely get the ball out of harm's way. Two defenders play catch. And Nakashiro takes a big push. And they give possession to Rhineck. Couldn't make the pass in front. Could have been a good look there. Instead, Layden has to pick it up and back it away. 3.5 minutes left. Layden shoots wide. Noah Thurr picks it up. This is Evans, pass across in front, shot, scores. Justin Layden scores his second. Good job to find the cutter, Layden, and he finishes for Rhineck's third goal. Clock has stopped, so suppose I misremembered the rule. It's a 12-goal lead, I suppose, that gets the clock moving. More or less inconsequential here with 3 minutes left. It'll be DeRico against Komodo on the ensuing face-off. They call a push on Keio. So Rhineck another possession here. This could be a look. And give Justin Layden the hat trick. He scored all 3 second-half goals for Rhineck, and it's back to a 10-goal game. This face-off, not won by anyone yet. Comes toward the near side, some physicality. No one able to settle it down quite yet. Just a scrum for possession, and it's picked up finally by Komodo. Nice pass, shot was saved. The rebound is loose. Rhineck trying to control it. Was looking for Cole Richards on the clearing attempt. It's on the ground. And still not controlled. Keio has it. I don't think that shot came through. Now Watanabe plays it back. Minute 30 to go. Ichiyama holding. A little bit of pressure from Monreal. Shot. Did he score that? Oh my goodness. Ichiyama. The ankle breaker and then the off-angle shot. Some impressive footwork and then just as impressive shooting from the senior. That makes it 15-4. So 1:08 left. Face off won again by Keio with Komoto. And Toshiro had a little trouble settling it down, but gets it in the stick. Nakatsuka. Pass comes all the way through, nobody there. Trying to pick it up is Watanabe, but some good pressure, good hustle by Ryan O'Rourke to break it up. Two of them end up on the ground, no call. On the other end, they call a push on Keio, excuse me. So Ryan possession, 30 seconds left. See if they can pick up one more goal here. And they do! Justin Layden coming on late. His fourth of the game. Three of them here late in the fourth. Face off. Could be the last one of the game with 15 seconds. And Monreal gets possession with 7 seconds. Monreal still with it. His shot attempt goes wide, 2 seconds. That will do it as Keio comes in and wins a league game against Rhinebeck. Final score 15-5. That'll improve Keio to 6-5 on the season. Rhinebeck will drop to 3-9. Stick around for the post-game show. Coming up next on LMC TV. Rob Moretti back here on the post-game show following a 15-5 win for Keio over Rhinebeck in boys lacrosse. Rhinebeck started the game off scoring the first goal. Things were looking up, and then Keio just showed how good of a team they can be this year, scoring 11 straight goals on a string that took the entirety of the first half. Rhinebeck started to figure some things out late. Justin Layden ended with 4 goals all in the second half. In addition to the 1 goal from Max Thurr to give them the 5. For Rhinebeck, it's been a season where there's been a lot of lessons that they have to learn about how to play at the varsity level. You could kind of see things starting to come together later in that second half. So, for Rhinebeck, they take the loss today, but certainly some things they can take into their future games, and they're only a win or 2 away from qualifying for a spot in sectionals, so see if they're able to get that done. The executive director of LMC TV is Matt Sullivan. The assistant director is Dina Schumacher. The community sports producer is me, Rob Moretti. And out here on a chilly 1st of May, the camera crew, Francisco Farisi, Stephen Briante, and Chris Lavinia. One more time, I'm Rob Moretti. Thanks for watching all weekend long on LMC Varsity Sports.
If you are interested in sponsoring this or other programs on LMC TV, contact us for more information.